So the only real complaint I have about the Golden Bullet Global event is the fact that there are so many builds to put together when this event is active that it's hard to decide which one you want to use first. Now the good thing is that this event is actually going on for the next 2 weeks straight. Therefore today, my fellow agents, I'm going to show you a Lady Death run and gun build that is insanely fun to use when this thing is live. What's up, my YouTube family? Graybeard with the Gaming Brigade, back with another Division 2 build video. And as I said a moment ago, the only bad thing about this event is there are so many different builds you can put together. So today I wanted to show you one of my favorites. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. You could hit that like button as well. And we do have giveaways here, but I'll save all that stuff into the end of the video. I want to jump into the build breakdown right away. Then afterwards, I'll show you some more gameplay and go over a few tips. So starting with the specialization, you can see I'm using Gunner, and I'm really using this for two main reasons. First of all, you're getting some armor on kill. Secondly, it allows you to use the Banshee Pulse as well. Now, typically I would also mention the rate of fire and the reload speed increase, but with Golden Bullet, you're going to be getting that anyway, and obviously a little extra that you're getting here does help. And remember, regardless of which specialization you choose, always have the proper weapons activated in your weapon skill tree. That way, no matter which one you're using, you're always getting that 15% weapon damage bonus. Needless to say, my primary is Lady Death. Now, if you do not have this weapon as yet, you can farm for it anywhere the SMG is the targeted loot. You could hit up Countdown or the Summit where you can choose your targeted loot. And remember, during the global event, that is when you're going to earn stars, and with those stars, you can buy exotic caches as well. Now, the reason this is so effective is because of the talent Breathe Free. When moving, you're going to gain 4 stacks per second or 8 stacks of sprinting, up to 32 stacks total. Each round fired consumes a stack, amplifying damage by 75%. Kills also grant 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Now, for those of you that may not have this weapon right now, I recommend putting a vector here and use the talent Close and Personal, where killing an enemy within 7 meters is going to grant 30% weapon damage for 10 seconds, because with a build like this, you're usually very close to NPCs when you're taking them out. You can see my secondary is an ACS 12 with that talent Close and Personal, but to be honest with you, I'm really not switching from my primary that often because it's absolutely melting everything in front of me, and trust me, with that vector and the talent Close and Personal, you will see the same thing. Now, as we move on to the gear, you can see I'm using 3 Hunter's Fury, 1 Sokolov, 1 Walker and Harris, and the NINJABIKE backpack, which is a guaranteed drop when you get to seasonal level 90 in the current season 11 that is going on right now. Now, it has the talent Resourceful, which slots in with any equipped gear set or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously, which allows you to put together a lot of fun builds. Now, obviously, the Memento is a great option as well, but I wanted to show you a different variation. Now, starting off with the mask, it's the first of 3 pieces of the Hunter's Fury gear set, but because we have the NINJABIKE equipped, we are getting that 4-piece bonus. You can see a 2-piece is 15% shotgun and SMG damage, 3 pieces 20% armor on kill and 100% health on kill, and 4 pieces Apex Predator. And with that talent, enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Moving on to the body armor, it's the 1 piece of Sokolov we have equipped, but once again, my friends, because we have the NINJABIKE backpack on, we are getting 2 of the brand set bonuses. We're getting 10% SMG damage and 15% crit hit damage as well, and we're using the talent Obliterate, where critical hits are going to increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 25 times. Once again, with all of these things combined, you are absolutely shredding NPCs. Now, moving on to the holster and the knee pads. They are the final 2 pieces of the Hunter's Fury gear set. Now, a few things really quick. First of all, on all of this gear, I'm trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage everywhere I can. And secondly, for this variation of the build, you'll notice that these 2 pieces have armor as the core attribute. That is because I want to be sitting around 1.3 million armor. You may want a little more or a little less. Again, one thing I mention in all of these videos is that these are just a template to give you an idea of something you may want to try to put together. The most important thing is to truly take your time and make a build your own. And finally, my friends, we have the gloves, which are the 1 piece of Walker and Harris, but again, because of the NINJABIKE, we get that 5% weapon damage and 5% damage to armor. As far as as my skills go. I'm using the Banshee Pulse, which is why I have the Gunner Specialization equipped, and the Assault Drone because it is a great distraction to NPC and puts out damage as well. And as we make our way to the stats, I'm sitting at 59% crit hit chance. Remember, the max is 60, 137 crit hit damage, and that number could definitely be higher. But remember, that's going to be dependent on not only the attributes you have in your gear, but your Shade Watch as well. And to be clear, all you need to do is be at Shade level 1000, then your watch is maxed. After that, you are totally good to go. Now, for those of you that may want a few XP farming methods or a sort of beginner's guide to Golden Bullet, I did put out a video early this morning, and I will make sure to leave a link for it in the description down below. Most of you know by now that one of my favorite aspects about putting these build videos together is the family that we have here at the channel. So as always, if you have any tips or tricks you want to pass along to new and returning players, please leave those as well, as the main goal is to help out as many people as we can. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this thing, we are currently having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced August 1st of this year. On that note, my friends, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of gameplay footage, and as I mention at the end of every video, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Hostile control point.